Monday night, we saw Baltimore. Riots and flames. Riots on Saturday night in Baltimore, Maryland. Subsequent to killing of an unarmed African-American male by law enforcement for doing nothing except diverting his eyes from the law enforcement officer. Spine broken in two or three places. Coma, dead within a week. Mr. Gray. Charleston, South Carolina. Walter Scott runs from a policeman. No offense, maybe traffic. Shot down on video. Video witnesses it. Dead. Cleveland, Ohio. Tamara Rice. Video. Shot. Dead. Policeman. Did nothing. Toy pistol. Eric Garner. Staten Island. Dead. Michael Brown. Dead. Committee. Civil Rights. Action. Zero. No action by this committee of the United States Congress on constitutional rights, on the death of human beings. African American lives count too. And they're being killed on a regular basis and seen in this country, and nobody in this Congress seems to care that has authority to have a hearing or to bring a bill to a vote. And yet, we've got a hearing to destroy class actions. Actions that take care of little people that have a problem with a large corporation that might have a defective product. And then we've got a rule right now that takes care of how you set up a class. But we're not concerned about civil rights. We're concerned about destroying what we've had for years, a system of class actions to protect the little guy. The expert on this subject is a Professor Arthur Miller, pretty much undisputed leading expert on federal civil procedure. And he said this bill will effectively wipe out Rule 23. He noted requiring proof of injury, including the extent of injury, prior to certification would make class actions pointless to eliminating the efficiencies that class actions are supposed to provide. And then we got a little Joseph Heller thrown in, a little catch-22. Before you get your action filed, you've got to know every member by name. Well, by definition, you can't know that because the reason you have a class action is there's so many plaintiffs that you can't name them all. So you have a representative plaintiff. Yes, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Walter Scott, Tamir Rice, Eric Garner, and Mr. Gray, dead. This is the Civil Rights Committee, and we're concerned about destroying the little man's opportunity to have an action taken in a civil system for a remedy of damages because a washing machine manufacturer front loader has got a problem and people are seeking redress of grievances. But life and death, we do nothing. Somehow or another, Mr. Chairman, we've got to put our priorities in order. And we've got to look after human life and civil rights and care about what's happening in this country and really care about what's significant and not just caring about manufacturers and folks who are producing product that others are showing may be defective and they own damages and make it more difficult for those little people to collect damages. But before they can even collect damages or produce those products, they've got to be alive. And I would submit to you, Mr. Chairman, that's what this committee should be dealing with, is civil rights.